Now, Mark, it's a pleasure to have you here, and you've been defending that Fight Nation British Heavyweight Championship with honour. What's going to happen next is we're going to see you face the righteous Joseph Connors for that belt. Now, Connors has already had one championship match in his debut. We're not quite sure why he's been granted another one. Maybe he's manipulated Fight Nation management to get himself a shot. What?
Chris, before you ask me anything, let me tell you, I don't care how many championship shots Joseph Connors wants at this. I am not going to lose this championship to him or anybody else on the Fight Nation roster.
Those are fighting words from a fighting champion.
See, the truth is, when I won this championship, I took on the role of being a champion, and a champion fights anybody at any time. So line them up. Whether it's in this ring, whether it's in that car park, whether it's down on the beach, I don't care, because I will fight anybody and I will still be the British Heavyweight Champion.
Mark Haskins will not back down. He'll even fight a man on the beach. He does not care.
That being said, it is signed. You are going to face him. So, do you know why he got his shot?
I don't know. I don't care. Joseph Connors is the master manipulator. He's the righteous. I know he's a backstabber. I know he's sly. But tonight he is stepping into the ring with one of the most resilient, one of the most ruthless, one of the most underrated wrestlers in the entire world today. And tonight, the righteous Joseph Connors will tap out.
I'll tell you what. Take my money and put it on Haskins.
Well, there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Mark Haskins, you are extremely confident. Later on tonight, Mark Haskins, Joseph Connors for the Fight Nation British Heavyweight Championship.
Haskins, turn around! Oh, he just waffled Haskins! The righteous Joseph Connors just waffled in with his own championship!
What we have here, Mark Haskins, is a failure to communicate. You see, I don't underestimate you. I certainly don't underrate you. I know how good, I know how great, I know how brilliant Mark Haskins is in a wrestling ring. But when you come to your senses, Mark, the one thing the Fight Nation audience is going to know, the one thing Mark Haskins is going to know, is that you will have a new British heavyweight champion. And his name is the righteous Joseph Connors.
Absolutely disrespectful scenes here on Wednesday Night Wrestling.
Shocking scenes here to open Wednesday Night Wrestling as Joseph Connors attacks Mark Haskins ahead of their championship match this evening. That will be tonight's main event, and the British Heavyweight Championship will be on the line. Before that, let's take a look at what happened in the tag ranks last week.
Wait a minute. Scott Essex Wainwright! Paul Robinson, the Swords of Essex, and the Swords of Essex are absolutely nowhere. If you don't know these men by their reputation, you will do soon. They're absolutely destroying Sammy Sid Scala. They're choking out Sid Scala. And they're... Who let them in the building? I've heard rumours. I've read rumours on the internet. I didn't think it was serious. Oh, what a huge backdrop that was, spiking Lewis Howley into the ground. And this is part of a two, so the resident murder is complete, ladies and gentlemen. That's what they call it, that's what it is, and they have just executed it. Resident murder of the Swords, I think Sammy Sid Scala. Oh, it's not looking good. Lightning Lewis just got taken out. And Sid Scala is standing. And Sammy Sid Scala's going for him. Oh, he got a powerbomb for his trouble. My God.
The thing is with Sid Scala and Lewis, they were just put together. We're not just a team, me and Scott. We are 2/3 of the best team this country has seen. You see, we're not just put us together, go out there and have a match. We are actually friends. We've known each other since we were children.
Brought up on Candy Island. Mate, there is not a pub or club we are not banned from. So you want to sit there, talk to us about silly little tag teams that are just put together? Mate, we were made for each other. And trust me, when I say this, mate, we're going to bust some heads here in Fight Nation.
You listen here and you listen good. Tonight, we're not just here to prove we're the best tag team on this flipping planet. We are here to prove we can hurt people. We are here to prove we are going to take over the tag team division in Fight Nation. You see, there's only one thing you can do about it, and that is pray to God you don't get in our way. Because you live by the sword.
You die by the Swords of Essex.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall. Introducing first to my right, they claim to be from a proper seaside town, sunny Southend in Essex. They are the team of Scott Wainwright and Paul Robinson, the Swords of Essex. And their opponents to my left, please welcome the combination of Shea Purser and Bronco Brendan White.
Steve Linsky's call for the bell. Those of you who were watching last week, and if you weren't, it's very easy to go catch up. We're on YouTube, we're on Facebook. It's very quick to find the video. Those of you who haven't seen last week, go watch that and then come back. And if you did that, welcome back. What we're talking about here is the Swords of Essex absolutely destroyed Savvy Sid Scala and Lightning Lewis Howley. After they'd already been for a grueling contest, they came through the crowd with their bags and they absolutely destroyed that tandem. I know I'm afraid to say that this tandem, I could tell you what their names are, but they might just be victims here. You might want to call them Victim A and Victim B. That is probably the most accurate way of describing it. And Robinson. Oh, Wainwright, what a right hand! Into the midsection, the solar plexus area of what I'll call Victim A in this contest. Oh my word. Straight right hand and down he goes. And the Swords of Essex are sharpening their blades here in Fight Nation. They've made it very clear. We've heard them before. They said they were here to beat people up. They would normally be inebriated in Essex and they'd beat people up for free. And now they've decided they want to be paid to do it. At the end of the day, it is the old version of the rule. If you're good at something, never do it for free. And they're here to get paid to beat people up. Paul Robinson, of course, a big leave of absence. It was said that he was too brutal for Fight Nation. He had a lengthy absence, but that doesn't matter. He doesn't care about anything except beating people up. That is his MO. What a shot by Robinson. That is the sort of danger you are dealing with Paul Robinson. Paul Robinson was deemed too brutal for Fight Nation. Think what it means. Our company is called Fight Nation. Fight Nation. And Paul Robinson was apparently too brutal. Goes to roll up. Didn't see the blind tag. Oh, he just kicked. He kicked the mother of all American football. Field goals there. Oh, that was a conversion. For your rugby fans. Oh, that chop. That is premium pork belly slice chop. Right there. He's trying to make the tag. I tell you what. Victim B, as I'll call him. He might want to get in the ring, but I tell you, he might not. Snapmare takedown by Paul Robinson. Oh, he's biting the air. Linsky straight in there. Absolutely brutal. Robinson tags in Wainwright. And the Swords of Essex off the ropes. Oh, it's absolute power personified by Wainwright. Into the corner he goes. Tagging Robinson. Oh my, would you look at this? Oh, this is bad news. Oh, drop kicks into the back of him. He launched him like an Essex missile. Oh, he just tore his nose off his face with that spin. The Swords of Essex, absolute control. They have not had a single bit of offense thrown their way. It's been all right to the middle of a heart. Robinson's got time to berate the crowd, and the Swords of Essex are absolutely in control. Not a single piece of offence. This is nothing more than an Essex mugging. These two have known each other since the age of 8. They have grown up. Beating. Oh, fine head scissors! Is this a chance? Are the Swords of Essex in trouble? They've known each other for so many years, both Robinson and Wainwright. These are the sort of guys who would hotwire your car in Essex and go beat people up on the weekends because they could. There's a lot of history between the two of them. They know each other well. But at the moment, Wainwright. Surik some elbows. What a manoeuvre! The Swords of Essex came with massive fanfare. But was it all hype? Wainwright goes into the corner. Full head of steam. He runs into a massive size on like 25 boot. He's got him up. Uh-oh. Hits him with a Death Valley driver. Tagged himself in. Robinson is distracted. Wainwright is down. He took too long. Oh, he took the legs out. Oh my dearie me. No! No. Oh, are you kidding me? That's a human resident murder on Fight Nation TV.
Here are your winners. The Swords
Unbelievable.
of Essex.
What an absolute debut that was from Wainwright and Robinson. The Swords of Essex have laid claim to the tag team division of Fight Nation. Were you watching Liquid Dreams? Were you watching Scala and Lightning Lewis? Because the Swords of Essex have just stuck their saviour right into the heart of Fight Nation.
Don't miss Fight Nation Live as the stars of Wednesday Night Wrestling come to battle it out in a town near you. On Saturday, 15th of October, we visit the Westgate Hall in Canterbury for a special non-televised show. On Saturday, 23rd of October, we make a trip to the Weymouth Pavilion in Dorset to tape more episodes of Wednesday Night Wrestling. And on Saturday, 19th of November, we head to My Skate World in Eastbourne for the season finale of Wednesday Night Wrestling, The Future of Fight. Tickets are available at fightnation.bigcartel.com right now. That's fightnation.bigcartel.com. Don't miss next week's Wednesday Night Wrestling as former TNA Impact Wrestling superstar Wes Briscoe makes his debut.
People want to know why, how do I have another main event opportunity? How do I have another shot at championship gold, no less?
Some people say that Joseph Connors managed to manipulate his way into a rematch with me for the Fight Nation British Heavyweight Championship.
Some may use the word manipulation. We don't need to use that word.
Whether he did or he didn't, it really doesn't bother me, man.
Let's just say me and Fight Nation management have come to a little understanding.
The fact that he has had a rematch against me proves how badly he wants this, and I know how much he's going to try and manipulate people, how much he's going to try and get people to do what he wants them to do to benefit him. I know what Joseph Connors is like. I know the threat that he is to this championship.
I'm coming back to Fight Nation. I'm looking for a fight.
I knew that when I won this championship that I was painting a huge target on my back.
And there's only one man I want to fight with. And it's the star attraction, Mark Haskins.
See, I know what Joseph Connors will try to play with me, and that will not work with me.
But I'm not just going to beat you physically, no, that's too easy. I'm going to beat you mentally.
I will fight Joseph Connors. He won't be able to break into my mental state. He won't be able to get through these walls up here.
I looked into your eyes, Mark, and you know, just like I know, and it's inside of you, just that there's a seed. There's a seed of doubt inside you when you step into the ring against Joseph Connors. And I'm going to exploit that seed. I'm going to exploit you, Mark Haskins.
The following contest is set for one fall and is for the Fight Nation British Heavyweight Championship. Your referee for this contest, Mr. Steve Linsky. Introducing first, to my left, the challenger. Tonight, he looks to take the gold from Haskins at the second attempt. This is the righteous Joseph Connors! And his opponent to my right, from Malvern in Worcestershire, he is your current reigning, defending Fight Nation British Heavyweight Champion, the star attraction, Mark Haskins!
This place is clearly behind the champion. I see people standing and applauding in respect for what this man has done and what he continues to accomplish. Once again, he kisses the belt. Was it for good luck, or was it for goodbye? Steve Linsky showing the righteous Joseph Connors. Joseph Connors just hit him with the belt! Wait just a second! Joseph Connors hit Haskins with the belt again, and Linsky's insists, but he can't DQ him. The belt hasn't been called for. He just laid out the champion with a belt. Lynskey's called for the bell. No! No, Haskins gets the shoulder up. Connors tried to steal the championship and it didn't work. But this championship encounter is now officially underway. But the champion Mark Haskins is in an incredibly precarious position after that incredibly low assault from the righteous Joseph Connors. That was anything but righteous, I have to be honest. Mark Haskins went for it. Oh, the Michinoku driver number 2, and he hooks like it this time. No, and Haskins once again. Haskins is on the razor's edge right now, and he is walking with only 1 foot, ladies and gentlemen. The star attraction is seeing the stars of which he has been among for so very long, and maybe Joseph Connors has got the ultimate plan. He has debilitated the champion right from the very go, before the very go in this championship encounter. He absolutely waffled him with the championship bout. Connors has got time to talk to the audience, he's got time to berate them, because the damage surely has already been done on the champion. Mark Haskins has come back from so much. We've seen him against Connors. We saw the way he took the title away from the undefeated villain Marty Scurll. We saw what he did very recently against Liverpool's #1 Zach Gibson, as he managed to avoid getting locked to the Shankly gates. But maybe it's the second time around for Joseph Connors. Maybe that dastardly deed right at the beginning is enough. Mark Haskins with a leapfrog! That's finally the champion, yeah! Suicide dive! And the Fight Nation champion has got Weymouth absolutely on the side of Haskins. Chops him against the post. Mark Haskins is the most resilient superstar we have in Fight Nation by a country bumpkin mile. What a kick to Joseph Connors. After that early damage Haskins occurred, I think most champions would have lost their belts by now. But not Mark Haskins. Mark Haskins is full of fire. Can you believe this? He is the aggressor right now. Haskins puts him on the apron. Huge back elbow. Can you believe this turnaround? Joseph Connors. What is the champion doing here? I just died with a jumping calf kick. And Joseph Connors, here's the headline. Mark Haskins just kicked your head off. Haskins rolls back to the outside of the ring. He wants to beat him in the ring. He doesn't want to count out. He doesn't want to DQ. He wants to pin him, or he wants to break his arm in the middle of the ring. On his shoulders, and a mistake by Joseph Connors, who goes head first into the ring post. Mark Haskins is fighting for the title. Can you believe he is in this match as he is right now? It's 50-50. Oh! Going for a top, and he smacked the ring post. Draw! Oh, there's a kick by Haskins against the ring post, and Joseph Connors is becoming a human football here in Weymouth. Haskins rolls Connors back into the ring, and he's saying, let's do this. He's telling Weymouth, let's do this, and Weymouth want to see it. It's thunderous here in the pavilion. Connors rolls to the outside of the ring, and Haskins is going to go straight after and get him. And now Connors in the ring. Wait a minute. It's Connors champion. Oh, that was an incredible move by Connors. And it stunned Weymouth. And it stunned the champion. And it could be all she wrote right here, Haskins. Split second. Lynskey's holding up 2. I thought he might be holding up the 3 that time. Haskins said it didn't matter. Haskins says it didn't matter anyone, anytime, in the building, in the parking lot, on the beach. He said he didn't care. He said he'd take him on. He said he didn't care if Connors had a rematch. He'd beat him again and he'd make him tap out. Well, the champion is in a bad way. He's got a lot of heart. He's got more heart probably than anybody in this entire building. But heart can only get you so far when someone is kicking you, and someone is hitting you, and someone is body slamming you, and throwing you outside of the ring, hitting the hard floor, just like the righteous Joseph Connors is doing to Mark Haskins, right here, right now in your main event, and what a main event, here on Wednesday Night Wrestling, live brought to you by Fight Nation, the very best action you can find anywhere. He hasn't won that yet. You haven't won that yet. You haven't earned that yet. You've got to beat the champion first. You can't just take it. He tried to take it at the beginning. That's what he tried to do. Haskins picked back up on this time. This time Haskins can't slip out of it. He threw him like Steve Backley throwing a javelin. The shoulder, the head, ricocheting off that steel metal post, and that is completely unforgiving. Joseph Connors mocking him, asking him if he can hear him. He just threw him into a steel ring post. What do you think? He clearly doesn't respect him. We can see he doesn't respect him from the way. Twice on this broadcast. He's hit him in the head with a champ. That could be all though, folks. The damage was done, but Mark Haskins is not. Mark Haskins is far from done in this one. It's the tenacity, it's the resiliency, it's the heart of a warrior. It is the march of consequence of a champion. That is what Mark Haskins lives for. That is why he's turned this contest, and the righteous Joseph Connors may never understand that. And Mark Haskins, another outer fight, another elbow to the ribs, and there's a kick to the back of the head for Haskins. Haskins back to his feet. Connors with a clothesline. Almost took him out of his knee pads with that one. That's two. Ski almost called for free. He almost called for the bell. I could have sworn I heard it in the distance. Oh, this is... Even my commentary, ladies and gentlemen, is an impasse. An impasse between the resiliency of Mark Haskins and the logic of saying a human being can only take so much. Mark Haskins is the star attraction because he's in a completely different orbit, a completely different constellation and alignment than any other competitor here in Fight Nation. It's why he's the champion. It's how he won the belt. It's how he defends the belt. Joseph Connors just biting him. He's on the ropes, and Steve Linsky quite rightly admonishing that 5 count. How much can Haskins take? It has been the question. It has been the question on everybody's lips. For a while, Noah rolls him into a DDT. Haskins can't take much more. That was almost the final limit, but Steve Linsky once again is shame too. Whew. They are putting the words main event into the main event. Absolutely incredible scenes here in Weymouth, but the champion Mark Haskins, he has been brutalised by Joseph Connors. I can't see Haskins giving up, but so much pain has been delivered to him. Not just in this match, but before the match. Remember, 2 shots to the head with his own title belt from Joseph Connors. We're not just talking about this title match. He may have already came into this championship match with a concussion. Haskins is down. Is he out? Only the star attraction can answer that question. Oh, Joseph Connors just slapped him in the face. The disrespect of this righteous man is so phony, it's baloney. Connors Irish whips Haskins into the corner. They're saying he can't wrestle, but I don't agree with them. I actually don't agree, because there's a threat to Haskins, and he meets it with a forearm. There is a threat to Mark Haskins' title, and he absolutely knows it. Haskins is going absolutely hell for leather. And Steve Vince has got a 10 count. Wouldn't it be horrible if this ended in a draw? And Haskins knows that. Haskins doesn't want it to end like this. He said he was going to make it tough, and by God, that's what he's going to try to do. And the Righteous takes two Righteous feet right to the face. Haskins might be looking for another one right here, right now. And he hits him with another one. Haskins once again with both feet colliding straight into the skull of Joseph Connors. Here, live in your main event for the Fight Nation British Heavyweight Championship here in Weymouth. It's Wednesday Night Wrestling. He was going from cradle to the grave, and he missed it. Cuts his head, clothesline, hacks the leg here. No, it's a two. Poor referee in perfect position. Haskins, this is not an uphill battle for Haskins. This is a mountain. This is a mountain climb. He thought he'd reached the summit, and there's another peak to go. Weymouth is absolutely rocking here in the pavilion. And the Righteous Joseph Connors takes a kick to the chest. And I don't think the Star Attraction's done there. And another return to sender right there. Joseph Connors. Oh, wait a minute. He saw it coming. No, what a knee. Knee strike. Hooks the leg out of nowhere. No. Oh, my voice is broken. But how was that 3 count broken by Joseph Connors? It was an incredible counter by Connors. And then Mark Haskins with the mother of all counters out of absolutely nowhere. Drives the knees. He's got him up in the air. Connors is trying to fight out of it. Haskins rolls through. He's got him. He's got him. What a move. What a transition from your champion. What a transition from the Fight Nation British Heavyweight Champion. I can barely speak. And he got to the ropes. How on earth did Joseph Connors get to the ropes? I don't think even Joseph Connors knows. I don't even know if he's aware he did it. Mark Haskins. We told you he's resilient. We told you he was a warrior at the heart of a champion. How he is even in this contest, let alone inches from a victory, I'll never know. Connors pushes him off. Haskins off the ropes. Jumps over Connors. Connors goes for a leapfrog, beautifully executed. Oh, wait a minute. He's landed on his leg. He's landed awkwardly. Linsky's saying you've got to give him a break. Well, people get injured in this sport, ladies and gentlemen. It does happen. Here in Fight Nation, there are injuries. And this could be a serious issue right here. A serious issue for Joseph Connors. You know, I detest the way he went about it, but... Oh, wait a minute! He's got a small package! I tried to steal it again! I was about to show sympathy. Another push off by Connors. And another one. Oh, he drove Haskins down. He drove every bit of himself. How did that not get free? I am smacking this table. How did that happen? That might have been the last gasp for Haskins. Connors looks like he's about to sit on the throne. He's about to get to the ascendancy. Oh no! Haskins' title reign! Crucifix right on the back of the turnbuckle! And a clothesline! He turned him inside out. The coronation begins here! No! No, it doesn't! Shut my mouth and take my money! What a title match! From both competitors! They're saying he can't wrestle. I once again completely refute that. Joseph Connors has taken the Fight Nation champion to the extreme and beyond. If he can't wrestle, why is he standing and the champion is lying down? It's because he's a dangerous dangerous competitor, and he currently holds the title that he is surely one move away from securing. The resiliency of Mark Haskins looks like it might finally have been spent. The bank of luck, ladies and gentlemen, is well and truly down to its final pence. Picks Haskins back up to a vertical basis. George massages his hair, he's talking to him. He's clotheslined him in the corner, he's talking trash to him even now, no respect elbows. He's trying to knock out Haskins, he's going to knock him out. He's going to knock him out with a combination of elbow and headbutt. Haskins can't even stand. And the crowd in Weymouth, they are in disbelief, but it might start dawning on them that this could be the end for the title reign of Mark Haskins. He's taken on all comers, but it was Connors. No, wait a minute. Goes for a landslide. He just kicked his head off his shoulders. What a kick by Mark Haskins. And the champion with the desperation kick of the century. And he runs into a clothesline, but Mark Haskins still standing. Catches him coming with a knee off the ropes. He got him coming! Bridget Harbour! Bridget Harbour! Bridget Harbour! He's got Connors! He's got Connors! Wait a minute! Wait a minute! James Castle! James Castle! The winner of the Lethal Lottery tournament and #1 contender has just jumped it! He's just jumped the champion! Mark Haskins! He had Joseph Connors! Joseph Connors was about to tap!
Ladies and gentlemen, Joseph Connors has been disqualified. Your winner and still Fight Nation British Heavyweight Champion, Mark Haskins.
But wait just a second.
That's fine. That's fine, Mark Haskins. You can barely, if you can hear this, you are never, ever going to defend that championship again, because what we're about to do is break your meaningless, worthless, scrawny neck. And Weymouth, if you have any last requests for Mark Haskins, now is the time.
Mark Haskins has just been for an absolute war. He fought against a title shot to the head and an absolute grueling contest. He's been jumped by the anarchist James Castle, the #1 contender. And they're saying they're going to break his neck. The champion is absolute defenseless. And wait a minute! And Joseph Connors just beat Steve Linsky. And he's got the title again. No! Like right off his skull! How can anybody condone this? Connors and Castle are together on the same nasty, vile chapter of a very horrible book here in Weymouth.
Ladies and gentlemen, a shocking result to tonight's British Heavyweight Championship match. James Castle clearly sending a message ahead of his championship contest in just a few weeks' time. And you have to wonder how Mark Haskins plans to deal with both Castles and Connors in the coming weeks. Next week, Wes Briscoe debuts, plus Josh Bodum will be in singles competition. Thank you very much for watching. We'll see you all again next week.